Holy God, I'm drinking from a fire hose right now. Elon Musk just came out with some damning allegations against Donald Trump. Coming to you live, had to get the information out there ASAP as we are seeing Bitcoin reacting to the news, and it is not going well, folks. Glad I kept the stop loss on today. Today was a day of brutality on the markets. I'll pull this up a little bit better here. So, on the release of what just came out, what I'm about to show you here, Bitcoin has had a major pullback. The markets are not liking the feud going on between Elon Musk and Donald Trump, folks. This large move to the downside came just as this information broke. We lost 1.4%. What is the news? Well, by God, it's this. Time to drop the really big bomb. Real Donald Trump is on the Epstein files. This is the real reason they've not been made public. Have a nice day, Donald J. Trump. Absolutely insane. Major allegations here. Huge implications for the support that Trump will be able to continue to have. I think that a lot of people support Trump. Brianna, we got some breaking news all over the place. Did Elon just release? You get on there. Get on there. This is absolutely crazy. Elon Musk coming out accusing Donald Trump of the real reason why the Epstein list has not came out. And you know what? I was very aggravated when that list didn't come out. But things are getting heavier, man. Like Eric Berger came out and said, in response to this Donald Trump tweet, he said the easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's government subsidies and contracts. I was always surprised that Biden didn't do it to begin with. Also, Trump was saying Elon was wearing thin. When Trump asked him to leave, he took away his electric vehicle mandate that forced everyone to buy electric cars. Literally, no one got forced to buy electric cars. There's a subsect, a small group of people that like electric cars. And now he knew for months that Trump was going to take away these subsidies. And according to Trump, Elon just went crazy. And this is all, in Trump's words, Elon's losing his mind because he's losing electric vehicle subsidies in the United States. I want your guys' opinion. Do you think that this is true? Is this why Elon Musk has dissented against the United States president, Donald Trump, the sitting president? Or is it more closely related to Trump being on the Epstein files and also Trump refusing to push forward all the Doge cuts? Like, Elon found a trove of fraud and abuse that stems all the way into the head of the beast, the treasury, and yet there really is no interest in doing anything about it. Elon just sacrificed tons of his time and energy to find this massive amount of fraud. And then we basically sit here looking at all this information like, we're not going to vote. We're not going to vote on that. We're not going to worry about that. No, there's nothing to worry about there. It is so insane. I actually think that Elon Musk knows that the U.S. is going to flat out default and collapse after a hyperinflationary event if it doesn't take care of the fiscal problems in front of it over the next 10 years. I think Elon realizes that Social Security is going to be gone by 2035, that all these little programs and all this crap that we have together in our society is going to literally default by way of hyperinflationary printing of the Federal Reserve in a short amount of time if we didn't make some major steps in the short term to fix it. But instead, we get nothing. We get the government wants to keep their little play going, and I really think that this is the real aggravation here. And Raoul Paul is talking about this. Over time, due to aging demographics, governments need to borrow more and more money to support the GDP growth to pay the interest on the debt, which is now it's exceeded our military spending, just the interest on the debt. At over 100% of GDP in debt, there isn't enough economic cash to flow and fund the debt growth, so it gets printed via the Fed net liquidity, and is also forced via regulations onto the balance sheet for the banks. That debases the currency and lowers the denominator, optically making scarce assets more valuable. Bitcoin, land, all those things. Crypto, mainly Bitcoin, is the life raft that not only offsets the annual 8% debasement, but also gains value due to the adoption effects. These two charts remain the most important charts in all of macro and the ones that people least understand. It's all demographics. It always has been. I feel like Elon Musk is red eye pissed about the lack of action being taken by the US government after finding trillions and trillions of dollars in fraud and abuse to the US people. We've been paying taxes. We've been getting robbed blind to begin with, and then they use that money they robbed from us to make things worse. Elon, I'd see, is aggravated by this. Oh, and really, like, yeah, I hoping Trump didn't go to the actual island. He's on the list, according to Elon. He's on the list. And you know what? Let's look back, because I remember I was real mad about Pam Bondi and Kash Patel. Two people that we thought were going to release this. We got to check the charts here. Where's the charts? Let's check the charts. Maybe I'll YOLO a scalp long while we're talking here. Let's go here. Gonna get small for a second. We'll go to liquidation heat map, because I know lots of people just got liquidated. All right. So here we go. Let's refresh this. Go to the 12-hour. Bam. Fat liquidation. I mean, we ate right through all that liquidity. Went down to 101.48. The chart here looking dicey still. I'm going to wait a second here. Just hold up. Wait a minute. You know what I mean? Don't want to hop in fresh off the news. But, this is an aggravating point for people that supported Trump, like myself. And it is a win for the deep state. This is a win for the deep state, where Elon goes in with big balls. He finds all this corruption. And then they're like, you know what? We don't care if everyone supports what you're doing, Doge and Elon. We're not going to do anything about this. Oh. So insane. So insane. And this is the meme. What happened to Pam Bondi's truckload of evidence regarding the Epstein pedophiles, right? And we're sitting here waiting around like John Travolta in Pulp Fiction. Never came. And remember when Pam Bondi told us that there would only be one tier of justice in America? Is everything this woman says a lie? Epstein had a Disney delivering children to the island for snorkeling trips. Okay, we have like a corporate level funneling, and here's these assholes. They're sitting there bragging about their nothing burgers. These guys knew this is a nothing burger. Every single one of these people. What is this guy, DC Drano? Get this guy out of it. Like, he sucks. I don't need to support this guy because he's a fair weather, liberty lover. Get out of here. You suck. And I don't even know who these other people are. And here's Kash Patel. Let's hear what Kash Patel was selling to the public to get nominated here. I'm pissed, if you can't tell him.
It's the same thing with Epstein's list. It's like, what the hell are these Republicans doing? Oh,
I saw you
give out the list.
I saw you make news this morning about that. I got to get to that.
Yeah.
You say that the FBI has Epstein's list. They're sitting on it. That doesn't seem like something you should do. You're protecting the world's foremost predator. That seems like an evil thing to do, regardless of who may be embarrassed in the release of that list. Why is the FBI protecting the greatest pederast, the largest scale pederast in human history?
Simple, because of who's on that list. You don't think that Bill Gates is lobbying Congress night and day to prevent the disclosure of that list? And why is it that the Senate, and good for Senator Blackburn to try to get it out, but then Dick Durbin comes over the top and says, no, we're not going to release the names. I don't care about the list itself, but if you release the names, right? What the hell are the House Republicans doing? They have the majority. You can't get the list? You're going to accept Dick Durbin's word, or whoever that guy is, as to who is on that list and who isn't, and that it can and can't be released? Put on your big boy pants and let us know who the pedophiles are.
See, and mind you, this is before he had the position he has now. Now he's like the lead of the FBI. And guess what the answer was? Now he's the lead. He's like, you know what? Epstein did kill himself, and this is a national security risk, so we're not going to talk about it. I wonder why it's a national security risk, though. Wonder why it's a national security risk. I gotta find Sack Nasty's comments here real quick. I gotta see because I'm not seeing Sack Nasty in this live here. Hold up. Wait a minute. Where's my Sack Nasty? Where's my mans? Seeing anything gotten removed. I haven't seen anything. Yeah. Send me a pic. Thing happened over in DC. Oh, okay. So you might be locked in. Then I'll save your Sack Nasty 86. Let's see if I can go in and find. Sometimes YouTube just chooses people to hide from me. So, and yes, indeed, Trump is still the president. Doesn't mean that I need to blanket support him. Like I'm not going to just blindly support him. Like I expected a fix to the monetary irresponsibility of this country. I expected a admittance of apology on Operation Warp Speed for maiming millions of people with experimental therapies that were forced onto us by mandate from the frickin', they were pushed onto us by mandate by the government at the behest of a private World Health Organization, and then psyoped a lot of people into taking those things. And by those things, I can't even say I can't say what it is because those still get my channel nuked. They still don't want us to talk about it. They still don't want us to bring up how many people got mangled from listening to the government. They don't want us to say that stuff. They don't want us to say that stuff still. Bitcoin broke the daily head and shoulders. Let's see here. Let's go look at the charts here. Let's see here. Let's go in here. Yeah, I mean, like, if you guys are expecting me to just blanket support Trump, like, I'm not your guy. I'm not your guy. Like, I supported him because I really disliked Biden. And he started to hint that he was going to be, rolling back the requirements and the bullishness on Operation Warp Speed. He said that we were going to get the Epstein files released. He said all these things. He said we're going to bring financial responsibility. Honestly, what I see is another $10 trillion being printed, Social Security going away, the average person's savings being literally demolished, and the middle and lower class being crushed into the ground. That's what I see. I don't see any fixes. Where's the fix? I'm looking for the fix. The fix is learning how to trade, holding Bitcoin. That's my fix. That's how I'm fixing my particular situation. It's how I have since COVID. Since I was forced out of the company that I helped build, I was like one of 5 people who were making millions of dollars a year. And they forced me out because I wouldn't experiment on my body with a product made by a money interested organization, multiple money interested organizations that knew that the virus is coming out and that they were going to print that amount of money in 2018. They knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I wrote a song about that virus in 2014. I wrote a song about the process that they would take in quarantining us and psyoping the American public into experimentations in 2014. I knew it was coming. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. 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 Mm-mm. Oh, man. Getting heated. I'm getting heated. I'm getting heated. Okay. So let's look at this chart because we're here to make money too. Let's look at this chart. So Bitcoin breaking down from that little head and shoulders. Kelly was warning about, and shout out to Kelly. Kelly's really good at large market moves. Fauci knew it was coming too. Shout out to the blockchain report. Blockchain report and DeFi crypto airdrops. You need to follow. You need to follow them. Hardworking dudes. I love you guys. Shout out to you, Jeff. Good to see you in here. This whole timeline is crazy. Absolutely. So this head and shoulders breakdown. God. I almost want to see what the move would be like from kind of like this general midterm top. Oof. Oof. Lead to that chaos. Man, oh man. You know, and I was being careful on the 4 hour speaks to me, you guys. The 4 hour speaks to me. The 4 hour, I was like, we are not rounded off yet. We are not looking like we're ready to cross these yet. Hence my carefulness. That's why I put the stop loss in slight profit this morning. I'm glad I had a stop. Jeez. Oh, I'm liquidated. See, the trading, if you would have went in and we made that slight win this morning, we were up like 20% or something like that. Like on this tiny little move, I like sniped this. I'm like, yeah, put the stop loss right here. Comes back down, wipes me out while I'm yapping on the basement show. I'm like, fine. You know what I mean? Go wash out to the lower end. And here we are. I would have been liquidated. And this is a lesson. If you're putting your whole bag on there and you're not using a stop, you know, trading, it's a way for me to make like, 2 to 10, maybe sometimes even $20,000 a week. But if I'm not being careful enough, if I'm not living to trade another day, then easy come, easy go in trading if you don't protect yourself. Right. So let's look at this here. 1022 might be reasonable. Let's check this out. I'm all about making that money, printing my own tether. The Federal Reserve's never going to stop printing. And you know what? The most bullish thing is that we know that there's no fix. And another thing that we got to be watching out for is Elon got hit up by someone crazy. Pump fun. Tagging Elon Musk. Sorry to hear about your clash with Trump. Whilst we can't provide an opinion, we can provide a solution. Trump already launched a coin, which means that you have the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever. This is the only time we will endorse PvP. The time is now. Very, very interesting. They're talking about launching their own Elon meme coin with Elon on Pump.fun. Trump's meme coin not doing well. I mean, the chaos kind of began about an hour or two ago when the World Liberty Financial sent a cease and desist order to Fight LLC, the company that is behind Trump's meme coin. Let's go take a look at the price of Trump's meme coin. Man, let's see here. Let's see what the Trump meme coin looks like. Let's see what the Trump meme coin looks like. And I know the community is going to be very, very split about this subject matter. It's just, I am monetarily minded. I wanted the fix to come to the U.S. deficit. I wanted my dollar to stop losing buying power, and there is no stop to this. Like, it looks like there's no end to the print. Like, I am full bore Bitcoin. And altcoins for this season, right? I mean, these things will pump and give us our escape points at a point, but I am full bore Bitcoin. Trump coin now below $10, down 9%, lost a little bit more than the rest of the market on the day. Had a huge cataclysm. I did dodge a bullet getting out of this thing at about 16, 17 bucks. Thank God. Okay, there you go. There's that. I want to know from you guys, would you buy an Elon Musk endorsed Elon coin? I doubt he's going to do this, but man, that would really shake up the trenches. That would really shake up the trenches for sure. Now, Tesla owners are now scrambling to remove their anti-Elon stickers from their Teslas now that the feud with Trump is heating up. Liberals are fair weather fans. We know this. How to remove a sticker from a car. The interest over time is skyrocketing on the searches for how to remove stickers from your car. What side am I using for leverage trading? Let's see here. The site that I'm using for leverage trading is LBank. They're a channel partner and sponsor. Something cool that I have going on with LBank. We have a link in the description. If you sign up under the Discover Crypto Blockchain Basement link there and send me your user ID, you get free access to the Discover Investments Group Discord, which I'm in basically every single morning. Josh was just in there. I was just doing a live stream with Josh on his trading. And oh my God, Elon Musk just suspended all government accounts. No way, bro. No way. Hold on. Oh my God. Oh, it's getting crazy. And what about the dudes in the International Space Station? What about the dudes? The Tesla stock is done. We got all kinds of stuff. Oh my God. No way. What account? Yeah, I need to know Let's look here. Let's look here. So what's a good one to start off with? Maybe the FBI. Let's see if the FBI's no, they're still there. So someone, I wonder what accounts. No, this doesn't look real. Okay. So we're all right there. He's left the government accounts up. What about the dudes in the International Space Station though? I wonder what they're thinking. They're like watching this and they're like, "Hey, is SpaceX gonna still come get us?" You know? There's a lot of stuff hanging on this. It stems from I talked about this point a little bit. Let's go back a little bit here. So Eric Berger mentioned this would both end the International Space Station and simultaneously provide no way to safely deorbit it in response to Trump's, reasons why Elon's mad at him. And then Elon responded, "This just gets better and better. Go ahead, make my day." Jeez. It's getting heated, bro. It's getting heated. What up, DCA and Prey? No, the Epstein list didn't come out, but Elon was like, guess what? Guess who's on the list? Trump. Elon says that Trump is on the list. Look at this. Trump is on the Epstein files. And I know we knew that he been on the plane. To my understanding, the true list was the list of island attendees. Elon or Alex Jones, God help us all. Benjamin Cowan, what? Oh my Lord. Big accounts are really, really shocked by this. White House is about to go live. No way. Oh my gosh. This is absolutely crazy. Yeah, I knew he was on the flight logs to having been used the plane, same as RFK. But I was, I was under the understanding that the list included everyone that attended the island. Let's see here. Black eye that's gone off. Man, this is crazy times. I'm loving you guys' comments here. I'm loving you guys' what you guys think about this. This is crazy. This is absolutely nuts, bros and girls. Elon learned a lot. This is oh God, nasty. Get with the profile picture, bro. With the profile picture. I'm gonna read your comment though. Elon learned a lot with the government, and now he's about to go rogue. Is this Elon Musk villain arc? Is that what we're looking at here? He's putting this up. Is it time to create a new political party in America that actually represents the 80% in the middle? He's starting to. Elon is not suicidal. Just a reminder. Yeah, every day we are inching closer and closer to yay 2028. Right? And with that whole Portnoy thing, now you got 30 million sports fans be like, maybe that angry German dude was right. Dude, yay 2028. Oh my God, bro. What if Trump deports Elon Musk? Huh? Just sends ice? God. Palantir is about to go send a drone. Oh my lordy. Send Elon back to South Africa, man. That would end up poorly. South Africa was in the middle of a genocide. Oh my Lord. Jesus. All right, let's go back to the chart. The feud between Elon and Trump is absolutely crashing the markets, by the way, in my opinion. Tired. We're in a simulation. Don't be tired. Hey, you know what? Where is it? Where'd my pre go? This is how you avoid. Don't get tired. Get bucked up. I should be sponsored by this. Woo! My daughter's like, seriously? Yes, seriously. Oh my God. I upped my I upped my punching workout too. I was at like 1,200 punches in within 20 minutes. I just upped it to like I got it to 1,350. Yeah, now would be a good time for Monty to release them. Right, champ? Oh man, what a crazy breakup this is. Did you get some good short material? Did you get some stuff? Oh, you got the good stuff? All right, Brianna's out here capturing the action for me. Oh my Lord, please do. Yeah, this is a messy one. Someone in the chat like this breakup's worse than his ex-girlfriend. Thank you, Crypto Princess. I will give your love to my daughters. I got all kinds of daughters. You know, I got all kinds of kids. I want a good future for my kids. I'm gonna plug this thing in. I was gonna plug this thing in and start mining Bitcoin on this computer too with this solo miner. I don't know if you guys saw a solo miner hit another block today. A solo miner made $330,000 off of Bitcoin, letting her run. I don't care if my hair is crazy. It is what it is. You know, whatever. What up, Sharon? The makeup sex will be wild. Oh my Oh my God, I love this chat. I love this chat. So yeah, this definitely has rocked the markets a bit here. Crazy times call for crazy hair. I did not think it was good. I woke up and was like, oh, there's not much news. Just Bitcoin's like sitting here writhing, looking bearish, and I went along. Man, I was glad I was responsible about that long. Name of this miner, this is the Disruptor USB. We have the other one from Bitcoin Merch, but wait to get I'm gonna have a link and they'll get you a deal. I can get I think they're trying to do like 10 or 20% off these things for you guys. So, you know, I'll be able to get a deal on that. And also with all this debauchery going on, like there's never been a more like we had California come out. California's talking about setting it up so if you leave your Bitcoin in on exchange for 3 years, they're going to steal your Bitcoin and then you can ask for it back. Don't worry, it's a good thing. Cold custody. Okay. Arculus. This thing is beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. It comes with a steel card. Your seed phrase goes there. I got these things all over the place. I'm sending them out. I've actually met a couple people that I've sent these to. They love them. And I love them. I use them. So we got a link for Arculus code base 10, you know, support the channel. You got support the channel. Yeah. I'll get you a link. I'll get you a link for that. Cause we can save like 10 or 20% on the mining stuff too. People are winning. People are winning. I'll get that link for you guys ASAP here. So, and I was searching for TJ. I don't think TJ is still in here. I'm going to give him a call about the OG members getting some special access to that Discover Investments Group Discord. I got to give him a call after this. Absolutely crazy. You're welcome, DCA and Praise. Shout out to you, man. I love this. Negan was a Chad. Negan's a giga Chad. Total giga Chad. How should I pay for are you asking for the miner? I think they just gave me this. They gave me the other one. You know. I don't know quite how much they cost. They gave me them. I'm here just reviewing them. I like them, you know. Elon also shared this. Let's see here. I'm going through. I got a research team dropping me all kinds of stuff here. Hold on. Let me go through this. All right, drop link. Possibly not related. Trump participates in roundtable discussion. Internal order of police. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm going through everything, making sure we're not missing a beat here. All right, man, this guy would win in a landslide. A lot of people are saying Elon would win in a landslide election if he was able to, but he's not able to. He's not a citizen. Do you think they're texting each other right now? Probably not. Probably not. God. Oh. So I'm looking at this 12 million, 48 mil, 18 mil. Whew. Yeah, they use Signal. I wonder if Sack Nasty 86 is banned from this channel somehow too. I gotta find that out. I don't know. Mikhail's saying Elon is extremely unpopular in the US now. I'm actually curious your guys' opinion about it. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. And let's make it hard. Let's make it a hard poll. I want to get this shirt on too. I'm all disheveled down there. I'm heartbroken too, Coors Lightyear. I'm heartbroken too. This is the shirt. This is the shirt of the day. The skulls, the bug, the great bug. The great bug, for those who know, you know. The great bug may be upon us. Let's see here. Let's do a poll. All right. Hey, Brooklyn, you don't have to hide. You're fine, honey. Who would you vote for in election today? Who vote for in an Elon Musk or Donald Trump? Oh, my daughter's saying Donald Trump. We had some breaking news I don't even want to tell you about, honey, because keep you pure. Election day start. All right, I'm going to start that poll. I'm really interested in your guys' thoughts. Oh, you did? All right, cool. What's the title? That's the title? No, you got to do Elon versus Trump. Yeah, you got to make it way more extreme than that. Trump Epstein connection exposed, or something like that. This is huge. Mm-hmm. Y'all get your water soakers ready. The evil want what's yours. Ave looking like it's heading to 170. Let's take a look. Wild. Ave. Why don't Ave come up first? Are altcoins about to get jeeted? Is that a sticker? No, Ave seems to be holding on better than most of them are. Like, yeah, God, that old shelf though, huh? A month ago was there. Yeah, that's why. You know what? Yeah, at first I would be watching like 220. 220 actually will probably act pretty strong. Where's it at right now? 250. You know, definitely haircut town. Huge news. Let's see here. I want to find. Man, my parents are getting divorced. Are your parents actually getting divorced, DC? That's really sad. Hmm. Man, a bunch of pain out there. All right. So right now it's Elon is winning by 66%, Trump by 34%. These are, some votes are going to be coming from outside of the US, but 2-1. 2-1 for Elon. And I got most of my viewers are from the US. So if you guys are out there watching, make sure to like, subscribe, reshare the show here. Help me out here. I'm a man doing the uncomfortable. I'm a man saying the uncomfortable stuff. Help me out here. Support the channel. Let's head back to the charts here. God, it is looking brutish. Brutish. We are getting to the bottom end of this. Boys and girls. Oh, and that MACD still has so much room of pain. God, I gotta feel way better if this was the chart and then we were like thicker and showing any signs of like rounding out on the MACD to the downside. This looks painful. Hmm. That one little European follower blip, that's me. Shout out to you, darling. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Oh, God. Really a time. You're on Nancy Pelosi's side, Mox. He's like, whatever. I'm just going to do some insider trading calls and the hell with it all. I mean, the more money we make trading, the more 50 cals we can buy, the more tanks we can buy. Maybe it's time we go shopping for a tank. You know, I stopped shopping for tanks when things seemed to kind of like calm down, and I was like, all right, we're gonna like get some justice, we can get some reason. Maybe it's time to go shopping for a tank. It is the day after Killdozer Day. Giga Bear flag. Yeah, Kelly was looking at the Giga Bear flag on the total 3. Let's go check out these. Bitcoin trying to bounce off this level at about 1017. Trying to come back. Whew. This is a wild time to be trading, though, in this moment. Mortgage your second kidney, bro. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, I mean, there's no stop to like the amount that they're going to print. So it's like, you know, where's the top for Bitcoin? Oh, yeah, I got the liquidation map on right now. I thought I was showing it. What up, Dylan? I stopped out for even. Ah. A lot of liquidity has just been wiped out. No, like major, there's not a lot of, just looking at this on the shorter time frame, there's not a lot of longs. There's not a lot of longs. And a lot of people thinking downside, which usually the markets like to psyop us and go the other way. God, when I get off work, it's been so hot every single day. The babies have wanted a smoothie. Karen thinks it's a fake fight so Elon can go back to the life he had. Claiming that Trump was on the Epstein list, it doesn't seem a small little thing. That Trump would be like, yeah, go do that. Yeah, I know. How much more to liquidate, huh? Getting tempting. Getting tempting. Monday night party, yeah. Sorry, I'm singing. Sorry. I need to start a band again. All right, 15-minute did print that greenie at the trigger. You have the entry point signal here. Ooh. Oh, no, wait. God. It always populates with the Bitcoin dominance. God. All right, so here is Bitcoin. Looking hairy as all get out. Very deep volatility wave. Or momentum wave, rather. To the downside. Over the 60. Ooh. See, the problem I'm like kind of weird about this, though, is I'd like to see this type of trigger wave closer to this movement. Because I saw this earlier this morning. I don't really have much of a VWAP signature going on internally in this wave right now. This is on the 15-minute. I'm looking for an entry. Looking for a 25x long entry with $60,000 in value in margin. Oh, is the Switch 2 no good? Look at these. My kids love the Switches. I got Switches. Kids love these things. What is this? There's so much weird stuff on my desk from these kids. Trump just posted where? On X, Truth Social? Where is it at? Let me know, Eduardo. Let's see here. I see nothing on his X. June 2nd was the last post here. Truth Social. Okay. Trump, Truth. I have Truth Social on my phone. I'm just going to see if I can get logged in on my computer here. Accept. Oh, it's in light mode, though. I don't mind Elon turning against me, but he should have done some months ago. This is one of the greatest bills ever presented in Congress. The record cut in expenses, $1.6 trillion, and the biggest tax cut ever given. Bill doesn't pass, there will be a 68% tax increase. So if the bill doesn't pass, they're going to raise taxes by 68%. Was that a threat? And things are far worse than that. I didn't create this mess. I'm here to fix it. Puts our country on the path for greatness, all based on the bill. He knows he has to respond to Elon. You know, Elon's got some clout. Trump knows he has to respond to Elon. Ooh. Getting spicy. Still a bull market. Still a bull market. I think it's still a bull market. You know, we got a lot of bears out there. They're trying to convince me that. They're trying to convince me that this is over with. I ain't in that crowd. No, Elon hasn't banned Trump on X. No. Trump is right here. He's not banned. Refresh. Nope. Enhance. Oh, he's still there. Look at this is hairy. This is hairy stuff. I'm being careful right now, folks. When this does find that bottom point, I can make some good cash. I'm kind of locked in right now. Locked in. It's a chat war between them. Huh. Chat war. God, we have 1,000 people watching across all our platforms right now. That's freaking awesome. Holy cow. You guys are awesome. Reshare. Let's get to 10,000. You know what? It's kind of crazy too on Rumble. I mean, some people come and they're like, why isn't your channel growing? And why aren't you doing all this stuff? Dudes, let's check this out. Look what we've been doing on Rumble. And I just started to notice this. Look at this. 5,000 views on this one we just did, 15,000 on the one yesterday, 23 on the day before that, 11, 10, 33. Then this one. It's so weird. We're like falling in and out of the algorithm, but like 25K, 11K, 10K. And this is like, I've been posting on here forever. And then randomly we're getting these like awesome spikes in viewership. So you know what? You just never give up. You just never give up, right? Our message is getting out there. I know my thumbnail is clickbaity. That's the name of the game. You're damn right. And that's what Elon said. You know, maybe it's an uncomfortable clickbaity thumbnail. You're damn right. You're damn right. Got to grow the channel somehow. Make sure you're liking and subscribing too. We're almost at 80,000 subs. We're 78.9 right now. I got Brianna in the background, clicking buttons, sending out viral shorts. We're about to lose this local low. Yeah. No open long yet, Dylan. Byron originally found me on Rumble. Shout out to that. Cool, Byron. I love hearing that. Because, you know, I'm like, I worked so long on Rumble and like nothing was going on. And then all of a sudden I'm like, what is this? 30,000 views and stuff? Like, okay. I met the CEO of Rumble. We threw a party for the CEO of Rumble. Maybe that's it. Maybe he likes us or something. We threw a party and he went to it last Bitcoin Vegas or Bitcoin Nashville. And then I met him again in Bitcoin Vegas. Ooh, things get spicy. What up, Rich? Man, for everyone just coming in off the thumbnail, we are having a lot of people flowing in here. Elon Musk put out some pretty crazy allegations against Trump. The big bomb, Trump, he tagged him in it too, is on the Epstein files. Is a real reason why the Epstein files have not been made public. And this is an Elon Musk's message. Oh my God. I don't know how that got Jenny. Jenny? I don't know how I clicked your message. Oh, someone is in the background like clicking messages for me. This comment though, it definitely shook the market. All right, so what we got? We got a bounce 1013. Things are getting wild. Things are getting wild. And we probably have to take that head and shoulders measurement pretty seriously. I'm crazy after work. That's true. Trump has not responded to the allegations. No, he has not. No. Am I worse or better after I work out? I need you guys to answer this. Should I work out before every show? Or is this a problem? Am I a problem like this or am I good like I need to know. You need to let me know. Let's see here about this midpoint. Right about like 100 is like right there. There's a big pullback. A big bada boom. Big bada boom. 1 hour is just straight violence. Just straight violence. Depends on the day's news events. That's true. That's true. It does depend. Ducey doesn't like Ducey doesn't like me like this. I like you always. Okay, and we're gonna have a phone call on tomorrow morning. I'm gonna call you randomly in your Twitter account. It's gonna be great. You know, even with how insane my days are, I'm still in my mind to set aside a time to call Ducey. Ducey, you're on my mind. Always on my mind. All right, let's see here. The boy's going nuts over some chaos going on. Ooh. Oh, he's trying to hold up. Didn't even know. Wasted it all just to watch you go. Let's see here. I were American, I would think as you, but yeah. Time to sell at lows. No, I'm looking for a 25x long entry. Trump canceling. Boosted. It came out. It came out. And I acknowledge he was on like the flight. I acknowledge he was on the flight, but man, Elon coming out saying he's on the actual list. Not great. Not great. Win support, that's the question. I mean, we just keep printing reds. Keep getting smacked down. Let's take just a small snag of this. Look at this. Jeez Louise. Let's look at the volume nodes. On the 4 hour, let's digest this entire range. Look at the volume nodes here. Yeah, I mean, the main point of it was like 103.9. That's where I tried that little bit of action this morning too. You know, I was like, all right, let's see if this volume node hold. It did not hold. It did not. This should help Tesla auto sales. Oh, snap. Native Patriot. We got to do a show together. Come on, man. Saying this could be a psyop. You get the left on board with releasing the files, thinking it'll incriminate Trump. Elon never said what capacity Trump is on list. That's fair. Fair. Could be a sneaky way. Oh God, look at Elon's tweet he just made. Oh, look. Relationship between Trump and Epstein is well established. Trump flew on Epstein's plane at least 7 times, though it's not clear he ever went on the island. Trump said on Epstein 2002 New York Magazine profile, likes to tell people he's a loner and who's never touched alcohol or drugs and one whose nightlife is far from energetic. And yet, if you talk to Donald Trump, a different Epstein emerges. I've known Jeff for 15 years, terrific guy. Trump booms from a speakerphone. He's a lot of fun to be with. Steven said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side. No doubt about it. Jeffrey enjoys his social life. Oof. Mark this post for the future. The truth will come out. God, he's going on it. Dude, this guy, Adrian, is like, I feel like this is Elon's alt account. He comes out like maybe a young, this guy sounds exactly like him. The world's greatest fiction writers couldn't have conceived of a timeline like this. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. This is the exact balance. Yeah, you're looking at that 99.8. Looking at 99.8 too. It's kind of where that breakdown from the Head and Shoulders comes to. Like 99, well, like 99.4. Measurement came out, but yeah. And that's, you got a little bit of a pump 2 shelf right there. Woo. Oh, cover the White House live. See if I can find the White House live. White House live. And if you guys find one, a good one to watch on X, see if you guys can find one. Let's see if I can find it on X. Raw Dog and X is a risky business. White House live. Talking police stuff. Yeah, I thought it was just like the police fraternal order. Let's see here. Look at this. Look at these pictures coming out. Look at the picture. We're gonna meme this to Valhalla. Oh my god! All right, I'm raw dogging Twitter, which is very dangerous. Just so you guys know, very dangerous. National Olympic, yada yada yada. Let's see here. Not seeing if you guys got the Kanye's. I can't go on Kanye's. I can't go on Kanye's account. I cannot do it. Win gave up. Can I check out Chainlink? Sure. Let's see how many thousands of dollars I lost today from a freaking political beef. God. Oh my Lord. 13 flat. Just about 13 flat. Chainlink is one of the most bullish and aggravating cryptos in all of Twitter. Or all of crypto. Got all the fundamental, all the big partnerships you could ever hope for, and the price sucks. Jeez, it's breaking this like monthly. Like the monthly was at 1362. It's down below that now. Whatever. I'll buy more at $11. I'll buy more at $11. I'm rarely a buyer of Chainlink. It's an old bag. 101. Sure. 1119. We did it all just to watch you go. Oof. That was a vile breakdown. Shout out to Kelly Killam. Shout out to Kelly Killam. What a G. God, over 1,000 people watching. This is crazy. Appreciate you guys' support. Whew. Like, I'm really I'm absorbing this just the same as you guys, you know? It is really difficult to lose that hope and that dream that fiscal responsibility was coming back to the U.S. it hurts. It hurts a lot. It makes me want to go shopping for a tank. No cap. No cap. You guys, shop for a tank. I mean, I know bring a trailer has always got. Bring a trailer. Tank. Yeah, Trump's claiming they not going to reduce the spending. Going to print 10 trillion again. Going to bring our debt up to 55 trillion. Let's see here. What does bring a trailer got? Just doing some light browsing. Okay. Motor carrier. Okay. That's fun. Auto car. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. Well, we want about 20 G's. What about 20 G's? We can cause some movement with about 20K. All right. No, that ours. I mean, everything got completely. Now we actually on the 4-hour too. We're starting to see some confluence on this total. Like this is the moment where if I put this long in and wait for this MACD to round out, God, it could take all through the weekend. It could literally take all weekend for this thing to round out. That's where I get worried about it. All right, Wispy's giving me some advice. You do not want a Humvee. Fine. David Middleton's looking for a 1250 or 1270 link to put in along. Reasonable. Like some pains coming in for link. You know, the move, it's still a Sequoia. It's still a Sequoia. Still a Sequoia. You guys, I don't want any. I know our spot bags are hurting, but don't get discouraged by price action. As long as there's mass volatility and we're protecting ourselves, we can still print tether. That's the beauty of trading and DeFi too. It's the beauty of crypto. It allows us to print our own cash. How you doing, Bree? Did it come out good? It's good? Okay. Thank you, Bree. Thank you, Bree. Out here working hard. Bree's boxing people. She's punching people in the face. Right in the. Okay. All right. No, I don't have that thing today. I'm sorry. The overall like full on extension of this damn pullback is like 99.8, 99.4. Wild. I want to get some sleep tonight too. Look. Mega long from 99.8. I don't even look at spot bags till we start gaining against Bitcoin. You know, and it will be short lived. It'll be a few months this cycle where we gain against Bitcoin. I am Getimus Maximus when that time. Nope. Get your own drink. Boy. There's a lot of weird clips you guys could pull from today's show. Elon tweeting again. 110% on a ETH short. Look at you. There you go. I know the AVAX bags. I mean, in general, my entry points are still low, but God, alts. And when we do have that day, I will go over this again. While we got a bunch of people on, I don't know how many are watching another. I think we got like 1,200 people. This is the most important. If you are holding altcoins, the most important graph is the altcoin versus Bitcoin on the weekly. And understanding that this is all trending to zero. So looking at the top downward trend line and like how I was able to really profit off of something that is consistently trending to zero against Bitcoin is buying it at lows and then seeing a few weeks of upward action and jeeting it like Genius Maximus. Okay. That is how. I am married to no altcoin. Married to no altcoin. Oh, I'm selling my link spot too. Absolutely. Absolutely. When I get a run against Bitcoin, Genius Maximus. No cap. This is link. It's not that. It's actually linked to well, that's USD. Let's look at link to Bitcoin. Oh, it looks way worse. That's good. This is awful. This is horrendous. So, looking at this, a lot of old school action. Let's see what that looks like. In a very strong performance from Chainlink, we could see something like this. 100% gain against like 150K Bitcoin. That's a good link price, you know. It's a big link price. Yeah, once I see this gaining week over week against Bitcoin, dude, I am selling. My portfolio is applying for a gig at Brazers. It's been effed in so many ways now. Oh my. It'll be, these alt bags are going to get effed until you have a few weeks of upside and then back to F town. And sure, one of the top 100 are going to break out and go against Bitcoin, maybe. Honestly, though, every single one of them outside of like Doge and SWI look like garbage when you compare it to Bitcoin. So it is what it is. I'm here to tell you the truth. Not here to sell you on some idea that, you know, Link is going to $1,000 this cycle. I mean, if Swift actually pulled through with their partnership, then did like 5% of their transactions on Link on CCIP, then it'd go to 2,000. I'm not expecting that to happen so quickly. It's a massive, massive undertaking. It's a test pilot program. I'm expecting like 1%, if that. I mean, even just 1% would be I'd be selling way ahead of, you know, hitting $400 a link. Way ahead. I've been holding links since like $1.90. All right. So here we are. 1014. Try to make a little momentary bounce. It's the 1 minute chart. It's absolute chaos. Look at the Bitcoin signals. Wrong reset. Wrong reset. Dude. Minute. 15 minute. Actually, let's do 5 minutes. I'll just walk this up slowly. Trying to find that bounce. Like, help me. No, I don't want to go lower. It looks so damn messy. Looks so messy. Like, look, when you get a little bit wider of a volatility wave and it doesn't start clipping to the upside like pretty immediately, you end up with situations like, what's a good example? Like, I mean, this one ended up pretty good. So it's not bad. It's super messy super messy news coming out. You know, is the new bill named MABA, Make America Broke Again? Honestly, like the average person's broke. I think it's like half of Americans don't have $400 or some insane stat like that. Like, it's so sad to hear that. It's so sad. So, We're out here trying to change it, man. We're out here trying to change that. Because on the same ride with our stock accounts. Yeah, this is looking vile. Vile. These are on 15-minute chart. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Am's feeling 97K. Mac was sufficient enough. I'm getting to know sufficient enough better and better. Like, he spends a lot of time with me in Discover Investments Group. David Middleton, that 92K, that's where the CME gap lives. Terrifies the hell out of me, honestly. Like before ETFs, I was like, whatever. There's a CME gap there. You know, we're filling less and less of these things. We literally have not missed a CME gap since the ETFs went into place. And you're like, oh, okay, Wall Street's now married to us. They're manipulating us down to their levels. Always. Manipulators gonna manipulate. Boosted. I love this. You are only broke if you sell at a loss. Don't do it. Facts. All right. Well, my baby girls need me to go take care of you guys. I'm going to be absorbing this information over the night, really kind of getting my thoughts together. This is a very ugly breakup to see going on. It is a very ugly breakup to see going on. And it's really unfortunate that we have to witness this going down live in front of us, man. Like it's a super sad scenario. Very, very aggravating. And I'm trying not to like flip off the handle, but I had a lot of faith in responsibility coming, and it doesn't feel. You're going to see me wearing a lot more of these. You're going to see me wearing a lot more of the big igloo flag on my back. I love you guys. Okay. You're the community I care about. I care about your opinions. This missile explosion's entire life is a black swan event. Okay. You kids. I love you guys, man. I'm going to soak this in. I'm going to give my kids hugs. I'm going to go take care of the chickens. I'm going to go do the stuff that I can control. I'm going to be watching these charts very, very closely. But this is looking like, if I do end up going long, you're going to hear about it ASAP in the Discover Investments group. We'll absolutely share it out. This looks like a bomb just went off on Bitcoin's price chart. So inaction was my favorite action of today. Definitely got to say that. And watching out, honestly, like the Head and Shoulders, pretty textbook stuff. Watching out for that 99K realm, upper 99s makes a lot of sense for me. So that's what I'm watching. That's what I'm watching. I love you guys. Stay based. You know what? We're in here to print more Tether, buy Bitcoin, put it on cold storage wallet. Use the code BASE10. Link in our description for Arculus. If you are in California, especially, and you realize that the government's setting up the laws to be able to legally steal your Bitcoin off exchanges, you might want to take advantage of such a deal while you can. Leave your guys' comments in the this comment section below. Let me know what you think about this whole debacle with Elon Musk. This breakup with Donald Trump. Is it a psyop? Is it fake? Is it just a setup to get the liberals out into the open? Or is this truly the end of what we thought was last gasp of freedom here in the United States? Love you guys, and I will see you on the next one.